Have you ever worried that the wrong kind of relationship could cost you your peace, or even your savings, after 70? As we get older, love and companionship can bring great happiness. But choosing the wrong partner can also lead to stress, heartache, and regret. That's why it's important to know what to avoid, not just what to look for. In this video, we'll talk about 4 types of women older men should be careful about if they want to enjoy a safe and happy love life in their 70s and beyond. This isn't about blaming or judging women. It's about recognizing certain behaviors that can quietly take away your peace of mind or financial security. By learning how to spot these patterns early, you can protect yourself and open your heart to someone who truly values you. Stay with us until the end. By the time we finish, you'll know how to protect yourself from risky relationships and feel more confident about finding a companion who lifts you up instead of weighing you down. Let's get started. Number 1. The opportunist who sees you as a provider. One of the first types of women older men should watch out for is the one who seems more interested in your money than in you. At first, she may seem charming, kind, and very affectionate, but over time, you might notice that her attention often comes with a price. She may bring up money often, hint that she'd like expensive gifts, or seem happiest when you're spending money, rather than when you're simply spending time together. For men in their 70s, this can be especially risky because your financial stability is part of your security and peace of mind. The opportunist depends on your desire to take care of her needs without asking too many questions. Unfortunately, this kind of relationship can leave you feeling used instead of loved and can slowly wear down your confidence and independence. Many older men naturally enjoy being generous. They've spent their lives providing for others. But generosity should go both ways. If the relationship is one-sided, with you giving and her mostly taking, it often leads to disappointment and emotional pain. Think about Richard, a 74-year-old widower who meets a younger woman at a social event. She compliments his style, listens to his stories, and gives him attention he hasn't felt in years. At first, it feels wonderful, but soon she starts asking for small favors that turn into bigger ones: help with bills, new clothes, even vacations. When Richard says no, her warmth quickly disappears. That's when he realizes her affection was more about what he could give, not who he was. Of course, not every woman who accepts a gift is an opportunist. The key difference is balance. In a healthy relationship, both people bring something meaningful: emotional support, companionship, laughter, and care. If money seems to be the main thing holding the relationship together, that's a clear warning sign that it may not be based on genuine love and respect. The safest way forward is to look for consistency. Ask yourself, does she enjoy your company when no money is involved? Is she truly interested in your thoughts, your stories, and your well-being? If the answer is no, then protecting yourself isn't selfish. It's smart. It's important for your peace and security. Number 2. The constant complainer who drains your spirit. Another type of woman to avoid after 70 is the one who always seems unhappy or negative. At first, you might think she's just expressing her feelings or sharing her worries. But over time, you start to realize that she complains about almost everything. She may criticize the weather, the food at a restaurant, the neighbors, or even the things you enjoy doing. For an older man who wants peace and companionship, this kind of negativity can be draining and stressful. You've already faced many challenges in life. At this stage, what you deserve most is calm, comfort, and kindness, not constant tension. Being around someone who always complains can make you feel like you have to be careful with every word, afraid that anything you say might lead to another argument or round of criticism. From a psychological point of view, people who complain all the time are often dealing with deep frustration or unhappiness. Instead of solving problems, they focus on them, and that attitude can easily affect those around them. Spending time with someone like this can pull down your mood and steal the simple joys you should be enjoying in your later years. Think about Harold, a 78-year-old man who loves gardening and playing cards with friends. He starts dating a woman who seems fun and smart at first, but soon he notices a pattern. She complains at every opportunity. The restaurant food is never good enough. Her family doesn't treat her right, and even Harold's favorite hobbies become something she criticizes. What started as a promising relationship turns into something that feels heavy and stressful. Harold begins to dread their time together because he no longer feels relaxed or appreciated. Of course, this doesn't mean you should avoid women who are going through a tough time. Life brings challenges to everyone, and being supportive is part of love. But there's a big difference between someone who faces difficulties with strength and someone who lets negativity rule every moment. The key difference lies in attitude. A woman who faces struggles but still looks for joy, laughter, and hope will lift you up. But a woman who always focuses on what's wrong and refuses to see the bright side will slowly pull you down. Your golden years should be filled with peace, kindness, and positivity. If a woman's presence constantly drains your energy instead of bringing you happiness, that's a clear sign the relationship may cost you more than it gives. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights helpful, Please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Your support helps us keep creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now, let's move forward. Number 3, the controller who wants to run your life. Another kind of woman older men should be careful about is the controller. The one who wants to take charge of every part of your life. At first, she might seem thoughtful and caring. She may give suggestions about what you should wear, what to eat, or how to spend your time. But over time, those suggestions can turn into demands, and those demands can become rules. Before you know it, you may start to feel like you've lost your freedom. For men in their 70s, independence means everything. It's something you've earned after years of hard work, responsibility, and life experience. But a controlling woman often wants power and control. She feels secure only when she's the one making the decisions. This kind of behavior can slowly damage your confidence. You may start doubting yourself and depending on her more and more. Psychologically, control often comes from insecurity. The controlling partner believes that if she keeps you dependent on her, she won't lose you. But this kind of relationship is not healthy. It destroys trust and prevents you from being equals. Instead of feeling respected, you may start to feel like you're being managed, as if you were a child, not a capable adult. Think about George, a 71-year-old retired teacher who valued his freedom. He met a woman at a community center and loved her energy and enthusiasm. But over time, he noticed a pattern. She wanted to choose his clothes, decide when he should call his friends, and even tell him what time to go to bed. At first, George laughed and thought she was just caring. But soon he realized something deeper. He no longer recognized his own life or routine. What started as companionship slowly turned into a quiet loss of independence. This doesn't mean you should never listen to a partner's advice. Healthy relationships are built on mutual care and respect. But if her advice always feels like commands, or if you notice your voice getting smaller while hers grows louder, that's a warning sign. At this stage of life, love should give you freedom, not take it away. It should let you enjoy your years with dignity and self-respect, not make you feel trapped or controlled. If a relationship leaves you feeling like you can't make your own choices, it's time to pause and ask yourself, is this really the kind of companionship I want? Number 40. The drama seeker who thrives on chaos. One of the most draining types of women an older man can get involved with is the drama seeker, the woman who always seems to bring trouble wherever she goes. Her life often feels like a never-ending show, filled with arguments, rivalries, and emotional outbursts. At first, her passion and energy might feel exciting. She makes evenings lively and unpredictable. But soon that excitement turns into stress and instability. You start to realize that every week brings a new problem or crisis, and your peace begins to disappear. For seniors who want to protect their health and enjoy calm companionship, this can be deeply harmful. Stress is no small matter after 70. Doctors remind us that too much tension can hurt your sleep, heart, and overall well-being. When you're constantly pulled into someone else's chaos, both your body and spirit suffer. From a psychological point of view, drama seekers often create conflict because it makes them feel alive or gives them attention. They may start arguments or emotional scenes just to feel noticed. But for a man who has spent his life working hard and is now ready for peace, being caught in someone else's storm can steal away the calm you've earned. Think about Walter, a 76-year-old man who loved fishing and quiet evenings with friends. He met a woman who seemed exciting at first. She told lots of dramatic stories about fights with co-workers, arguments with family, and constant trouble with neighbors. At first, Walter thought he could help calm her down. But instead, the chaos only grew. Soon his phone was ringing late at night with new complaints, and peaceful dinners were ruined by sudden bursts of anger. What started as lively companionship eventually turned into emotional chaos. This doesn't mean you should only look for a partner with a perfect life. Everyone faces challenges. The real difference is in how those challenges are handled. A woman who deals with problems with patience, kindness, and a positive attitude will lift you up. But a woman who seems to create or enjoy drama will slowly wear you down. Your later years shouldn't be spent putting out emotional fires. They should be filled with laughter, comfort, and meaningful moments. If you notice that conflict seems to follow her wherever she goes, take that as a sign to protect your heart and your peace. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights helpful, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our new videos. Your support helps us continue creating valuable, inspiring content for you. Final thoughts as we wrap up this video. Take a moment to reflect on what we've talked about. We discussed 4 types of women older men should avoid if they want to protect their peace, happiness, and financial security later in life. The opportunist who sees you mainly as a provider. The constant complainer who drains your energy and spirit. The controller who takes away your independence. The drama seeker who thrives on chaos. Each of these types can quietly pull you away from the peace, joy, and dignity you deserve in your 70s and beyond. This isn't about judging all women or being afraid of relationships. It's about protecting what truly matters: your time, your energy, and your peace of mind. You've lived long enough to know that real love should lift you up, not weigh you down. By spotting these warning signs early, you can open the door to a relationship built on respect, trust, and genuine care. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of these four stood out to you the most? Have you seen these patterns in your own life or in the experiences of friends? Your reflections can help not only you, but also other men who may be on the same journey. Thank you for watching and spending this time with us. Please leave a comment and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it in your life. Your thoughts mean a lot to us, and reading your comments gives us motivation and encouragement to keep going. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us keep creating content that informs and inspires. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.